have you all been thinking about when PulseChain launches, what, maybe your plans or what some strategies could be, or will there be anything to do with the Hedron auctions? Either one of you can go first.
Yeah, well, I think there's a pretty good opportunity to start a bunch of those auctions, start the liquidations on those, because all the ones that are backed up at the that are basically, able to be liquidated, that are just sitting there. The main reason why a lot of them don't get started, or the auction doesn't get started, is because of the gas fees, associated with them. So you may see, a type of, I don't know, tsunami into the market in the first 24, 48 hours. So it's something to keep your eye on. And Alex is going to have everything up and running right away, as fast as he is. So, don't get caught snoozing if that's a strategy you're looking at.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think because, the gas is going to be low on PulseChain, we're going to see the auctions started as soon as they're available. Whereas on Ethereum side, we see some sitting there. Even if you look back on the page on Hex Model, there's some around the period 12th to 14th of February, and people just kind of forgotten about those ones because there's so many and it costs a lot. But I think on PulseChain, they'll be bid right away. And then also another idea out is, there's this rumored migration that people are going to give up on the ETH chain and move completely to the PulseChain side. It's kind of one hypothesis. I'm kind of wondering, will people do the same with Wats's? Will we see excessive burning on the Ethereum side where people just kind of give up on those and then they move everything over to PulseChain? Or will people hold on to their Wats's and we'll see different burning on both chains?
How will the PHEX or the Hedron price play into this? Like, is there, even around the ratio trading part before the bridge or otherwise, is there, like, what if Hedron isn't valued that much? Is there any strategies for, if it's really low for a while, to be able to gobble that up and just hit the HSIs, or does everyone kind of have the same playing field as far as that goes?
Well, I mean, so if the ratio is skewed heavily towards PHEX, right, or Hex, if it's ratioed towards Hex, then you're going to have a big disparity with, how many Hedrons equal one Hex, which would then dictate, the fair value of these HSIs in the auction. So that could tilt the scales towards massive burning on the Hedron side. Right. So like if there's a big discrepancy and that, a Hex is worth a lot more than the typical ratio between the two, then you have to burn more Hedron to get up to the same valuation. So if that's the case, then you're looking at more yield and the cycle just continuing.
One other factor might be because people, if they've got small stakes, they might only mint their Hedron once at the very end because of gas fees, but if you're on PulseChain, maybe you can mint your Hedron, so maybe there'll be accelerated minting on PulseChain as well. So it's going to be fun. I think my plan is just to do nothing and see how it all plays out. Let Hex find its price, and then Hedron will find its relative price, and then we'll take it from there.